Hello, and welcome to Pokemon, another beginning Awoken adventure. Just like I said on last episode, we have stuff to do before I decide with the others to go to the terrain world in the regular lab in the antimatter universe to go see the professor. First, we'll try to cut this tree to battle Lieutenant Surge. Oh. Okay. Arnold's the only one that can learn cut at the moment. I don't want to teach him cut. This is tough. I might have to go back to the Pokemon Center and use a different Pokemon. Arrow and Eevee don't know it. We head back up route, and I try to go and see how Dage is doing. Nage. We're going to go get Nage. I started to think about Dage. And it made me remind me about Nage at the daycare man. Nage only grew a certain amount of level. But Nage knows tackle from the daycare person. And that is exactly what I wanted to happen. At the moment, we're up at Cerulean City. Heading to Route 4. We're getting a certain Pokemon to learn cut. There is Slowpoke. And we didn't know that Slowpoke pops up out here in this route. No wonder the lady had a Slowbro. What a rare occasion. It's a female. Eevee. Secret power. It hung in. Secret power again. Eevee is trying to learn quick attack, which is great news. We find out that he learns quick attack. And make him forget sand attack. We're headed through Mount Moon. As we're looking for a certain Pokemon. And just like I said, that trail is there. Exactly like it was meant to be on this version. To get back into Mount Moon. Wild Clefairy appeared. Perfect. Go Eevee. Secret power. Eevee bit him too strong. So Wild Paris. Go Eevee. Secret power. Quick attack. To hire Paris again. I think it's a leader female. Go Eevee. Secret power. Quick attack. Go Eevee. Quick attack. Quick attack. We are traveling back in the cave. It's another female that was apprenticing with this higher female. She was more larger. Quick attack. And the Paris were waiting for us. Quick attack. Secret power. And as it is, there's a sign that says beware of Paris at the edge of the cave. Going from cerulean to pewter can be dangerous. It's another Clefairy. Quick attack. Fairy missed. Go Pokeball! Well, this Clefairy did prove herself. No offense to the first one. Its adorable appearance makes it popular as a pet, as we know. However, it's rare to find. Effa is her name. Only Arnold's able to learn Cut, as the rest do not react. Only Arnold does. As we do, we place the TM in front of the Pokemon on the ground first to reveal if it works. Go Eevee! Secret Power! As it is, the cave trainers are still mad at us, calling us traitors. Secret Power! As Team Rocket is still amongst and around. As they say, we're only worth their time once. As Eevee does the secret power on his own. And he picked the perfect opponent to practice on. The Zubat. It's another one. Secret Power. Dig! Attack when you're ready, Eevee. Geodude tried to tackle Eevee, but Eevee dug underground and came up. Make it past the brigade and they don't want to battle me at the moment. We're in Viridian Forest. As I'm looking for a certain Pokemon. And out it comes. Bulbasaur. It's on a baby. Has some experience. Go, Great Ball! It broke out, of course. And I feel that Eevee is too strong. I'm glad I caught you, Effa. Perfect to growl at you, Effa. Pound it. He doesn't want to attack you. Effa, he's our friend. Pound him. To take him down a little bit more. There you go. You taught him to defend himself. Go, Great Ball. We have caught Bulbasaur, and it shows how powerful Bulbasaur can be, breaking out of a Great Ball even. There's a plant seed on its back right from the day that this Pokemon is born. The seed slowly grows larger. And his seed is very small. He's very small. He's in the 1 foot section. His name will be Vayne. Now, he's actually the first one that I've caught. So I'm naming him in the wild. I should have renamed him. This is Wild Vayne. As another Bulbasaur pops out. They work together. And he's hoping that I probably catch him, but secret power, Eevee. We are out of there. We're already here at Route 2. We don't have to do the dangerous Diglett Tunnel way. Yet. Here it is. And it's perfect to try to teach him it now. Cut, Vayne. I'm gonna cut this tree down first. Eek, help me! Oh my. Hold on. I know who will help you out. The Nidorino looks angry. The Nidorino looks angry. She dropped something. Yeah. Ooh, I'll save her. Oh, Nidorino, period. Go, Arnold. Screech. Where is that double kick? Formidable attack, Nidorino. Rage, Arnold. Rock throw. Way to avoid. Way to teach him a lesson. Show him dig. To make sure he doesn't come back to attack. Whenever you're ready, Arnold. He got underground before the horn attack landed. It's super effective. Arnold grew levels secretly. I know. Thank you. Here is the assistant. Glad to see him. Oh, I need 10 Pokemon on registry for this other Pokédex. Rotom. And I only have 9. So I pull off the card of using a Moonstone. I never evolved my Clefairy that I have before. I'm deciding to evolve Effa. So now I have a Wigglytuff and a Clefairy. It's going to be interesting when Tuff and Effa meet. When we get back to the professor. Congratulations! Your Effa evolved into Clefairy. As it is. I know that I could do Pokemon swap. You know, like we're doing Pokemon swap battles, which trainers do, and when versus Seeker happens as computer. He gave me Flash. He was impressed with what I did. I have to have both my Rotom Pokédexes to know as many Pokemon as I can. Different Pokemon. And Effa can learn Flash. Perfect. As it is, I know that there's Pokeswap, but I won't be doing any battle swaps with my Pokemon battling yet with this set. Hey, Vanessa. He was like a superhero. And plus, I can't continue in gyms in main battles with my swap Pokemon. Not yet. They're in a different certification. Just like I had to rebattle Brock and Misty and Lieutenant Surge, I'm gonna have to rebattle again with them again. But we're on the verge to find out who the 4th gym leader is after we go visit the professors in the terrain world. But first, I gotta beat Lieutenant Surge. Mr. Mime, huh? He still is interested in another Abra. Interesting. As I already have Mime. Mr. Mime. An adventure already. And it was a tough decision to give up one of my Abras. Go Arnold! Rock throw it! This Diglett was waiting for evasion, and we evaded. Rock throw! Now other Diglett are coming out as this Diglett's growl has caught attention. Rock throw! The Diglett reacts with a magnitude super quick. Super effective, but Arnold. He lands that rock throw. It's not very effective. We don't know. As Diglett is down. But we know that Diglett can withstand it, so there's still more information we're trying to figure out about Diglett. Diglett's the most mysterious at the moment. Arnold! Arnold does dig on his own. Please, if it sounds like I'm sounding like you don't know if you're already a viewer, please understand every video is an individual set video and newer viewers always watch new sets. That's why there's summary and concluded playlist talk on certain episodes. Go Arnold! They tried to get aggressive with him with that Fury swipes 4 times before he shook and evaded. He's digging again, I tell everybody. We're just letting him do his thing while we're in this cave. He is pretty big in this cave. And we think that and conclude that they may have shapen some of this cave. Steelexes. Of course it's called Diglett's Cave. Just bare. I'm loving that we're watching this though. Arnold, dig! The Diglett digged on its own immediately. Arnold goes underground himself. And I'm proud that I said dig that time. And Diglett came to find Arnold up ground, but Arnold is underground still. And it's a critical hit. What a hit. Somehow Arnold focused underground through the activity of the other Diglett in the cave. Arnold, go! Rock throw! And that Diglett does that growl. Powerful rock throw. Rock, dig! I realized that rock throw's not doing that much damage with him. But dig is working. Arnold is grunt level secretly. The Diglett learned their lesson. And they flee. They haven't seen a Steelix in a long time. So they hear about them. Most of the Diglett in this cave hear about them by Doug Trio. If this is a Pokemon voice sequel also. There's certain quotes that and stuff that I talk about in Adventure. Vane! Cut! Here we go. They say, Corey, welcome. Why are you here? And I show him my second Rotom. He says that I have a new trainer card. And I already beat Misty and Brock. And he says, well, I just got done warming up for somebody like you. I'll see you if you beat... Well, he says, I'll see you if you win. Go Nage! I'd say not a good idea. Go Arnold! And the lieutenant is shocked. He says, we got a Steelix. We're gonna have to probably repair the gym. Arnold! Dig! Pikachu missed. Dig. Now, of course, as it stated, before I even battled Lieutenant Surge, he tells the gentleman up front that we will be battling on lower gym floor. Not on the higher gym floor with Arnold. He learned his lesson with a Pokemon that learned Dig in the Unveiled World. Go Nage! Which he calls the War Age. There is also a Forgotten Age where the unforgotten Pokemon reside, which are dark types. Well, dark types can only go there at the moment. Spite has crossed the veil. Spade has crossed the veil. And time and space, Brace and Might, they haven't reached there yet. As Arnold does Dig on his own again. And he realizes what to do with a Pikachu. I pat Arnold and I tell him to not take any Pokemon lightly, pal. Says that I surprised him coming to battle, and this is the Pokemon that I'm using. It's an Engineer Bailey? Engineer Bailey. I'd like to battle. Voltorb comes out. Go Nage! And it makes me think about my Voltorb. Go Arnold! I tried Spark on Arnold, but no static. Rock through. He does rock throw again himself. It's a stare down for a second. Engineer Bailey has no choice as he sends out Magnemite. Dig, Arnold. Arnold has trusted me. And I'm trying to remain to have his trust. Everybody else is important too. Arnold did dig. Gentleman Tucker gives me the news that I'm battling Lieutenant Surge on ground floor. If I can beat him, and if I manage to pass the electric switches. Go Arnold! Pikachu wanted to slam him, but he avoided. There was the quick attack, I believe. I think it was quick attack. He tried double team. They're using double team, Arnold. Hit the real one. Sense him on the floor. And as it is, Pikachu cannot stay in the air too long. Way to go, Arnold. By the time the gentleman Tucker told Pikachu to stay still, it was too late. Arnold grew level secretly. And he's kind of happy about this crowd that's at the gym, including us. That HP. Nope. 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 Hey, wait. Nope. 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 I quit on doing that before people actually exit. Nope. I just needed to say it one more time to defy. But I could say it any time. Hopefully we do find the switches. I tell myself, as I'm excited that Arnold will battle Lieutenant Surge. But he's already prepared for him. I sit there and I ponder for a second before I decide to make the next move. There's also up there a quiz machine. Also, I forgot to speak on it. No. It reset it again. As it is, I didn't register to select on this version yet. It's probably going to be the Versus Seeker again. Just to make it easy. Hey. There's a switch. No, good luck, man. There's a switch again. I start thinking that I'm gonna be here forever. I start panicking and moving around. And I remember what I remember, which is a little bit of remembering about the last time they used the switches, when the females did. And I finally get the combination. Yes, he says that I'm my dad's kid, but in this game they already have a name. He says, I'll zap you in his submission, jokingly talking about me from the past. That's Steelix. Is that Arnold? And of course, I don't know this, but Lieutenant Surge knows about me already. He says I can't hold back on my old partner's Pokemon, as he already knows Arnold for some reason. Lieutenant Surge says that he has a special Pokemon to battle me. He sends out his old, unveiled Raichu, which Raichu looks like how it looks like in yellow version, blue version, red version, and green version. There are also side versions included. Crystal, silver, and gold also include. Partially. That Raichu has been around for a while. And it's using Double Team. Arnold's getting fed up as he wants to go in for the damage. You know what to do, Arnold. What a dig. Super effective. That static hit. And of course, just when I celebrate, I turn into shock. And Lieutenant Surge says, I'm gonna zap you into paralyzation. What a mega punch. It's not very effective on Arnold, but he hit hard. And of course, I think about his Raichu using Mega Punch. Did Blast inspire him? There's another Mega Punch. Arnold is paralyzed. This isn't good. I'm scared because he already got hit hard twice. Arnold, you can do it. Arnold is exhausted. His third Mega Punch hit. Screech. Arnold tried Screech. There is the Mega Punch. Arnold's down. Unbelievable. And I think hard. Arrow. Effa. Vayne. Eevee. I gotta defend Nage. Arrow. If you can't do it, nobody can. Go. Ancient power it. Says ancient power. Thunderbolt Raichu. Immediately on the word go. It was too overpowering. And I am just stunned. And I just say, of course, some of the trainers from the SSN arrived at the gym to check out battles. A couple traveled far away from another distant land to watch gym battles here at Vermilion City. Way to avoid Raichu. Dig, Eevee. And that's impressive, he says. And of course they say Eevee went underground again. Eevee might beat Raichu. Last time, Eevee won. Eevee does dig, which is super effective, but nope. The static goes off and paralyzes Eevee. Now Eevee can't run really, or avoid. This isn't good, I say, in my head. I try to keep my cool for the ladies, and if the gentlemen are watching. He does a shockwave, wow. Do it, Effa. What a mega punch. No mercy. He saw that effort was pretty big. And was evolved. I'm just sitting there in shock. And stunned. I feel the effect of paralyzation myself. A little. As I'm having spine tingles. Butterflies, if you call them. As humans do have side effects from Pokemon moves. Go Vayne! Feel brave. What a mega punch. I'm so sorry, Nage. This is extremely dangerous. Do it! Have you learned your new move? As I try to figure out again. It says it on Pokédex, but not sure. Splash! She does. Lieutenant Surge has no mercy. He counts it as a move. Nage withstood and took it, but it was super effective. It didn't land critically. And he says you're going to have a pretty impressive Gyarados if you keep training that. And I say that I already have one also. I'm working on 2 right now. Well, 2 more. First, you should restore your Pokemon to full health. As it is, we will continue. And I'm just distraught. I can't believe what happened. Everybody gives me a hug and says you can do it again. And of course, as it is, Spot, she says, there's a reason why we're with you. We believe in you. And it lights a fire inside my heart. And I'm ready. As we're going to attempt battle number 2. And I tell the ladies, this Raichu is pretty cool. And of course, the nurse says you must have battled Lieutenant Surge's actual Raichu. Pretty impressive. He only battles certain trainers with him. I go talk to the professor as I call the lab, as it's too dangerous for some of the Pokemon that I have. Deposit Nage at the lab. Nage will eventually see Cage and Dage. Alright, Vane. Arrow, I have faith in you, Arrow. Oh, gotta cut the tree. That's kind of hilarious. As I head over and I recall the professor, and I tell him, I need Vane for the gym. After I beat the gym, we're coming to come visit you and the rest of the Pokemon. I'm gonna take a hesitant moment as I'm telling myself, am I ready? I am scared about the super effective critical hit that can kill Arrow at the moment. This is the antimatter universe, so perishing is different when you're here. As it is, Lieutenant is ready, and as he sees me once again, he says that he's ready and he's been waiting for this. Secretly, we don't know, Stark is watching this time. He talks about Arnold and says Arnold can hit hard, but he's going to have to hit harder than that if he's going to take down Raichu. Leader Lieutenant Surge would like to battle. As is, we don't catch on, but it will be discussed in later adventure, how Lieutenant Surge does know me. As it is, he traveled with time from the Unveiled World, versions blue, red, yellow. He's been traveling back in time. But for some of those versions, besides the first interaction version, which would be yellow, blue and all them other versions, red, green. We'll see which versions will be there. He's been taking space. Well, brace. They've been taking brace, not space. Brace. And they have been torturing Syme. Team Rage. As we find out, he was a member later amongst the venture. This is just cap reminder, spoiler alert. I let Arnold do his thing. Raichu's too quick. He's not satisfied that he didn't land Screech the first time. He landed it. And of course, it rattles Lieutenant Surge as the Screech travels to him. And he feels the effects. which can be blindness, I believe. No, temporary blindness is dark. Good luck, Arnold. Good luck. Arnold missed it. They were prepared. You can still do it, Arnold. I still have faith that he'll battle on his own. But that mega punch, they made it count. They hit him critically. He is down. No mercy on him. I look at him and as he recovers, go Arrow! Bite! And he sees Arrow go down. And of course it agitates him. As I return both of them. Do it, Vane! Cut! A critical hit. Nearly fried the guy. And I just look again and I'm like, another loss. Maybe I might have to do some training with Arnold before we can actually see the terrain world. And I just realized that it's too dangerous for Arrow. Send him to Cave Pokey. Cave Pokey's entrances are huge, humongous. They are ginormous. They're definitely big enough for him to roam in. I get too antsy as I want to go back and see him in the terrain world and see how he interacts. So I have no choice. It's all up to Arnold to protect Vane. I send out Vane to watch him. And I tell Arnold, you have to protect Vane. And Lieutenant Surge says, there's no protecting no Vane. And I let Arnold battle by himself on this battle. They go for that double team. Arnold is discouraged as he does not land that Screech. Some of the Raichus disappear though. Raichu is on experience level, mid experience level, and knows double team pretty well and can clone itself pretty much. He's digging underground. Great. Go Arnold. Go Arnold. Now, if Dig raised up a ground Pokemon speed, or that Pokemon speed, oh my goodness, that would be crazy. Arnold is hit with that static. I tell him, it's alright, Arnold, they're faster than you anyway. You still haven't been attacked yet. Here, Arnold. We love you. Here, he takes the paralyzation heal. Love won't win you every time, Lieutenant Surge says. Is there mega punching? They're trying to knock him out. He goes underground again. He's at his safe haven underneath the gym. Where's the Dig? But yeah, Arnold, you did it. You won. He tells me to take the Thunder Badge, and he's offering me the real Shock Wave. He says, don't worry, some TMs, even though they're the real TM, can be replicated. Alright, we decide to head back to the Pokemon Center. And what? So, you're the son of so-and-so. You don't look much. Can you even battle? Mysterious man decides to battle. Sends out Houndoom. Go, Arnold. Dig. Oh no, it's a flamethrower. Arnold is permanently burned. Go, Vane. Where's the feint attack? Oh, thank goodness. At least you took it on easy with Vane. It says, wow, how pitiful to idolize someone who I know nothing about. Forget about it. I'm not worth his time. He permanently does damage to Arnold after the nurse heals him. As she says, there's nothing she can really do. I decided to go to call the professor and get Arrow and everybody else. I'm on the lookout for this mysterious man, the mystery man. We call him. And we say, wow, we had a Houndoom. And of course we know about the damages of Houndoom. But I had no choice but to face him in battle. There's also other information that will be discussed about certain Pokemon, hopefully later, or during interaction. I think about it on grabbing Eevee from the lab. I say that there might be more Pokemon. You know, there might be Pokemon that Eevee might want to play with at the terrain world, but as it is, that is where Eevee resides and rests at. The lab. And Nage. They will be exploring very shortly. Or if there are Pokemon that can destroy the lab, or does the lab bubba, 2 B's, then they will be a Pokemon that gets sent to the terrain world immediately to another environment. Eevee is dangerous, but not harmful at the moment, so any Pokemon can be dangerous. Besides real non-attacking Pokemon. To trainers and occupists. Go Arnold, as this Diglett was waiting for us. Arnold tried Screech on his own, but no luck. Alright, Arnold. Use Dig. Arnold snaps into it and does Dig. The Diglett dug underground first. And Arnold's doing what he does. Diglett could sense him, but is still confused by the other Diglett's activity. Arnold grew level. And of course, any wild Diglett that tried to tackle or Fury Swipes, that's it. That try to Fury Swipes and interfere, Arnold gets experience from taking down one of them. All that experience of taking down interactive others. That's the complete experience that was shown. That's 600 in last battle. Secret complete experience. How that blue bar grows is how much he felt that experience. If it grows really slight, didn't really feel that battle. If it grows immediately big, he felt that battle. And was pleased with the experience. As he does Dig again. You know, he didn't really feel that battle, but you know, the first Diglett, he took out some other Diglett while he was underground. In the motion of dig. He does it again. He times dig again. The wild Diglett came up underground. Now the Diglett are scared to take him on underground because in the midst of his digging while he's underground, the attack is going to land anyway. And of course, some of them figured that out the hard way. And that's why Arnold's getting 600 experience here and there. You know? That means that other Diglett tried to attack when it's high experience in this cave. Or even Duck Trio. But he didn't get that much experience. Arnold is a trade Pokemon also, so that's why he gets boosted, but that's the explanation. Arnold came up with his dig, but it didn't work, as Arnold called his own dig. Now Arnold doesn't know what to do. Arnold, try dig again. And of course, before the Diglett came up, I told him, be prepared. And of course, he gets hit. The wild Diglett's underground again. There's too many Diglett. Arnold has taken out one that was a wild other Diglett, but he didn't hit the right Diglett. It did its damage. He took it well. Rage. Screech. As Diglett's trying to lower his attack. He tried Rock Throw on his own. He tries Rock Throw, and he did not like that super effective dig. As he makes Diglett pay. He made Diglett pay with that Rock Throw. Diglett did not expect that Rock Throw to be so strong. And the other Diglett won't mess with us right now. Some from getting in charged, from him using dig, getting in his pathway, getting taken down, and some witnessed that Rock Throw, including Duck Trio even. We make it out of Diglett's cave. Vein cut. Sometimes I'll tell my Pokemon to use an HM, and sometimes I won't. You have. And he says that Lieutenant Surge was close to my dad. I didn't know that. And it's interesting, Vanessa knows of what's going on. From her point of view, she might be one of the people from the future when space and time transfer people, transfer us, and we run from Team Rocket, and we try to avoid the Necrozmas also. It's a Rattata. Go, Arnold! And Rattata's just stunned seeing Arnold. Rage! We're almost at Pallet Town. We decide to stop at Mom's house. As we all take a nice rest before we go to see the professor. Whichever professor, unless both are out in front of the lab and ready to see us. One's usually in the terrain world while the other's in the world lab. They occasionally come out together. Alright, this is episode. Want to say thank you for watching and tuning in to Pokemon Another Beginning Awoken adventure. If you are new to watching this and you enjoyed it, there is a playlist version of episodes where you can watch every episode from beginning to end, or as far as it will play. I want to say thank you for watching and tuning in to this episode as we're headed to Pokemon Summary. See you again. Hello and welcome to Pokemon Another Beginning Awoken summary. Hey, as we're on an adventure as I beat the SSN captain. I check off one of my accomplishments. We now have some more accomplishments that we have to do. Will I be able to complete the task? We'll see. I aim to beat task to go see my Pokemon in the terrain world. Tune in the playlist to watch information about the terrain world. Always, as a quick reminder, you can tune in to Pokemon Another Beginning Awoken playlist, as it's on my page on the playlist section, and you can bookmark it and save it and watch it at any time or how long you ever want. Put it on when you're going to bed even. Want to say thank you for tuning in and watching playlist. This might not be the only playlist section of videos that you may be watching. Just want to say thank you. See you as we head to the next episode.